Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Summer Games Done Quick 2019. I am Spike Achita, and I am joined by two much more intelligent and talented individuals than myself. We got DQ and Jaku from the Super Mario World Kaizo Blind Race community. I threw a bunch of words in there. How you gentlemen doing today?
Awesome. Yeah, doing great here.
Awesome to hear. Again, guys, we are about to go to, I hope you like Mario, because we are about to have almost every Mario game under the sun ready for you the rest of the day. Do want to remind you guys, before we talk about the current race we got coming up, that we want to get this Mario block to be just a little bit longer. We want that Super Mario Brothers 3 all forts race. We got 4 of just the elite of the SMB3 community in Mitch Flower Power, Grand Pooh Bear, the Hacksaw, and Lasso, all ready to show off their talents. But it's at the end of this 7-round race right here, only going to be about an hour or so. Now we got to get to that $125,000 goal. With that, I don't know, what are we expecting to see today? We'll first talk about the runners for you guys. For representing the team One Line Men, we got Barbarous King up there. We got Grand Pooh Bear. Yeah, I'm about to say, Issa, Barbarous, yeah, I'll re-say his name. Get the hype up. We got Dode out there. And we got Noble Tofu. Again, all for the One Line Men.
Yeah, and for Lunar Magicians, we got Pangea Panga.
Pangea Panga, let's give it up.
Yep. The one and only Glitch Cat 7.
Glitch Cat.
Laser Belch.
Laser Belch, give it up.
And all the way from Australia, Just Cook.
Just Cook, y'all. Now, DQ, I know I got to talk with a few of the members of the community last night. I know you're kind of the mastermind. This is really a large community effort, but you're kind of the mastermind behind this whole thing. What format can we expect today from these runners?
Basically, it's going to be just a Kaizo shenanigans all out. It's going to be, there's some potential for one-shots. There's some potential to struggle on some bits. There's definitely some places where it can play to different racers' strengths. I think we're going to see. I think we're definitely going to see some really good racing today.
I was about to say, I had the pleasure of getting to see a couple of these levels last night, and y'all can be ready for some crazy stuff. I'll just leave it at that. With that, let's kick it up to the front and see our runners. Woo! Eight incredibly talented blind racers here for you guys, ready to show off their skills. With that, we do have a specific order all these runners will go in. I don't want to blow anything else. You'll enjoy how we got this game. One Tile Man versus Lunar Magicians. Are we ready, runners? Audience, are we ready? With that, we're going to count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! All right, so here we got our world map. Again, this is a blind race. None of them have seen any of these levels before. And as you can see, shout outs to the community creating all this awesome sprite work. They're going to know who to swap it off to. If you ever are wondering who's up, it's whoever's portfolio is up in the top left corner.
Shout outs to Kaizo Men who put that all together. That's amazing. It swaps out the player sprite and the tile up in the corner.
Yeah. So again, first of 7 levels right here. Looks like both teams swapping off, getting an initial feel. When you go into a blind race, what's kind of the first thing you're looking for?
Basically, you're just like, you want to get some progress in. You want to show your teammates what's up. Communication is key. If you die on an obstacle, make sure your teammates know, don't do that. Don't do what I just did,
And one thing during these races, a lot of times you have one of your team members looking at the other player's screens in case they're making more progress than you. And so you can kind of use that to your advantage to help catch up.
Yeah, even when you're not necessarily holding the control yourself, constantly picking up on why was they not able to get in there? Maybe you're watching the team across from you, seeing if they have a solution. Not that we condone screen sniping, everyone.
It's cheating, just like practicing.
All right, so both teams still working on that first screen. As you can see, this is not...
Glitch missing the troll.
Glitch dodging. The first one out of screen 1.
All right, Glitch Cat. And
that's right. That was already above his pay grade. He got in there. Now to note, we will be getting checkpoints after every screen transition. So that's almost like a mini win, even though it's not completely finishing the level. That's now that section off the books.
And Barb getting hit by the Barb dinosaur. Perfect troll right there. That's one of those instances where if you were watching the other player's screen, you would have known.
Also, quick shouts to the level designer. This one again, we have 7 original levels. All these levels have been worked on for months by the devs. And this one created by Chris G. So again, shouts to all the devs for all the work.
Wait, these aren't levels that were in the original game?
That's, people thought it was only 96 exit, but as it turns out,
there's 7 more.
Miyamoto might have missed a little bit in the code, so.
Well, here they are.
Now, I'm not sure if I've ever seen.
Nope, getting in there.
Dode, the first able to get them out of the first screen, tying them up.
One thing you may not have noticed on this, there's a custom music track on this. It's a remix of "Do the Mario."
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Thank you for.
So you actually hear every once in a while, "Do the Mario."
If anyone didn't hear that, this is "Do the Mario." It's the remix right here. I bet you there are at least a few people in the audience who know that dance.
There's some doing it right now. This part's pretty tricky. The level does a pretty good job of setting you up and letting you know, like, with coins when to spin and things, which is, I think, we got that from the Mario Maker community, actually.
Yeah.
One of the good things that came out of there.
Some of the diversity and indicators, for sure.
Yeah.
Now, to talk a little bit more about the format we've got for you guys today, some of you might have seen some of our Mario Maker representations at GDQs in the past. This is a 7-round game that we're going to be going through, each level being a round. Each of them have a time limit of 10 minutes. If neither team have finished by the end of 10 minutes, we're going to move on to the next level. But if they're able to take a round, able to get to the end, that will win them I believe we're going on a 10-second head start going into the 7th and final level. So this will not be decided until the 7th level has been completed. Players, each team playing for a little bit of an advantage going into that. Obviously, that can be countered out. Ooh, off its chin.
No.
Doge showing a little sweet chin music on that dinosaur right there. Unfortunately, couldn't get to his brother.
I believe he was going for a 1 cycle on that one, too.
Wow.
Normally in practice, I've seen everyone go for, 2 cycle. So he could wait.
This second screen giving the players a lot of trouble right now.
Still plenty of time. There we go. Oh, no. Yeah, they're still not figuring that out just yet, but they'll get there.
I'll say that middle muncher giving them a lot of problems.
Yeah. There's always a lot going on in your head when you're doing these races.
Yeah.
You don't have the controller for long. You have about 10 seconds or so, and so by the time you get used to the controls again, you're dead.
That jump there, dying on there, that one, that glitch just did. That's a really hard jump. You have to tuck under and bop the Rex and let go of jump and then re-grab jump.
There. There it is. You should have known.
Extra frustrating on top of that because one tile men, someone's back there scouting right now saying, oh, watch out. There might be something stupid later.
Don't worry, Super Mario World.
Nothing stupid. Chris G, you made a great level for us today. Thank you. Now, Dode was the one who was able to get them through the first screen.
Can he do it again?
Off the chin.
Going for it.
Oh.
Does he know about the troll? He does.
Research.
Oh, and here's Glitch.
On to screen 3.
Here's Glitch.
And that is a win for one tile man.
And Glitch right
after they figured it out.
Wow, what a close race.
Give it up for Chris G, each of these devs, as we move on to level 2. Now, in between each level, reminder, guys, we're trying to get to that Super Mario Bros. 3 all forwards race. Going to kick it up to Sporadic Erratic for one quick donation and an update on how we're doing on that.
All right, well, you guys are doing amazing. Actually, we are up to $55,257. That is a great improvement. However, our goal is $125,000, so we still have a long way to go. Luckily, I have a donation here from Super Mario for $40. Mamma mia, my race incentive hasn't been met yet. Do I really have to use my own coin? Let's go.
I think the sum force incentive would have been met by now if we did that. The sum force.
Just do some force. Whichever ones you want. With that, guys, we're moving on to level 2. Here, created by level creator Nexus, we got Night City Jazz. With that, let's count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Now again, one-time men taking that first round, that's going to gain them a 10-second advantage. And right off the bat, not so vanilla, seeing some different mechanics right here.
A lot of potential to troll yourself here with the...
Barb just owning it right now.
Barb doesn't care. That pit cared there, unfortunately.
What I'm talking about. You can troll yourself there with the RL mechanics.
Yeah.
Take the platform right out from under you.
And immediately, I figure it's a thing with SMW devs that they like to create those little hints right off the back to where they just know. Now, I'm assuming this is something we've seen in his levels before, this LR mechanic, where you can turn these platforms on and off.
Yeah, it's a fairly popular thing with just different mechanics like that. Some levels will have like changing jumps with L and R. This one in particular is changing blocks and platforms to solid.
Both teams taking to this first screen pretty well.
Here's Dode.
The cute little spin bounce. Both of them getting to a checkpoint.
Wow.
One time in, only a little bit behind. Now can take the lead. Let's give it up for Dode, ladies and gentlemen, with the Yoshi.
Oh, no.
You didn't have time to give it up for him. I'm sorry. Commentators curse.
Poor Yoshi.
I feel so bad anytime I see a Yoshi in any of these levels. I said, he's not going to make it far.
You know his fate.
Thanks, Yoshi.
And Barb has it.
Wow.
That is a time.
Looking like they're getting the hang of this game now.
And here comes Juz right from behind, and Juz has it
again.
Wow.
Give him a 10-second head start.
Such a close race.
Again, want to give a shout out to Nexus who made that last level. Actually made Learn to Kaizo, which I'm assuming is the first where you should start. Anyone thinking like, oh, all these Kaizo Mario games are too hard for me. Best place to start, I would imagine.
Funny enough, also made a Super Glitch Cat World, who was here with us racing today.
Yeah, Glitch Cat, one of our runners, representing Lunar Magicians, as they are right now spotting an early 20-second lead for that final level to one time. And before we go in, once again, let's kick it up to Sporadic Rider for one quick donation.
I have an $11 donation here from OJ for Breakfast, $11 hype train. Choo choo!
Let's do it, everyone. Over $57,000 in there for the all-fourths race coming up right after this. Next up, we got Freaking High. That's the dev's name. He picked it. Mate, with his level Open Wood. Whatever that's going to mean, I don't know. But let's get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, looks like we're starting off seeing a lot of pencils and bubbles.
Juz Cook's probably sweating seeing this, the bubbles here.
Is he not a bubble main?
He does not like bubbles.
We're not even talking about in the game. It's just he has a general phobia of it. Oh no, bubbles! Ooh.
Oh, here we go.
I get a little shell action. Again, at least getting that info for his team right there. Oh, the hammer bro. He wants to dance. Oh! Ooh, Barb immediately.
Yep, picking up on it. And that checkpoint. Wow.
Oh, with the chain.
Well, here we have our first green beam. Those in the Kaizo community, who knows, that means it's now a freaking hot left.
That's right, getting a lot of progress, getting to that tape right there for his team. Lunar Magician still looking for that first one of the day, first checkpoint in this level.
Tofu taking the quick death, passing the
Tofu,
right to Dode. almost.
He's still got to finish breakfast. You want to get in and out there pretty quick.
Yeah. The shuffle they do is amazing. They actually practice.
I was about to say they were all behind. Anytime there's a relay race like this at a GDQ, it's fun finding them practicing just this. They're not even playing a video game.
Yeah, they're just like 3, 2, 1, go.
Other people in the hotel walk by. What are they doing?
It's just a big game of musical chairs.
Yes, it's Chairs Championship.
Oh, Panga releasing just a little early right there. They're still looking for that first checkpoint. Once again, shout-outs. Who was the person who actually created the sprite work in the top left corner? Their player cards?
Well, MM102 created the actual graphics for it, but Kaizoman actually did the code for it all to work together.
It's a huge team effort.
Yeah, we had a team of like over 20 people to create.
Oh,
and the checkpoint.
Glitch is clearing it. Can they make the big comeback? All right, Glitch in and out of there.
Yep. There's actually another mechanic in the portrait up there that we haven't seen just yet. So just watch for that later. But yeah, it's good to see both teams back in the race together.
I'll say both sitting here on this first relay. Let's give it up. If you want one tile man to hold on this lead, give it up for him. One tile man. They were rooting for you to die to the fire right there. And who in the crowd wants to see Lunar Magicians pull it back, ladies and gentlemen?
I feel like Lunar Magicians is much louder. Do you think the custom sprites have, kind of messes with them a little bit? It's obviously the same hitbox.
I figure you don't see a lot of custom sprites in Kaizo levels. You're still mostly watching Mario.
Yeah.
And usually when there is, it's just one throughout the whole game. In this case, it's it's 4 different.
It's great for the audience,
yeah,
but not so much for the players.
Now we did see Dode back there playing around, dancing on that wiggler as it was a little ticked off. Does it have random movement as it moves side to side? Do you need some patience?
It's based on your position. So if you if you're ahead of it a little bit, it will try to follow you.
Oh, Panga.
Oh, Panga. With the dodge.
Oh, he almost exited.
Panga with a golden opportunity, allowing his team to see at the very end of it. Knows what they have to do.
Oh, he did exit. Luckily, though, the checkpoint's still saved.
Yeah. Thank goodness.
About to say, they right now are giving up a 20-second advantage to one tile man. Would love to cut into that and cut it to a 10-second.
Here's Dode. Doesn't make the same mistake. No, he waits.
Glitch cat. Glitch cat. With that.
Wow. What?
Definitely won the Lunar Magicians here there. Again, Panga with the setup. With the alley, Glitch with the oop.
It's so close.
They keep doing this.
Oh, did they finish right after that? I was popping off over here.
You see on the overworld,
I have some money on Lunar Magicians.
We have the scoreboard on the overworld, but they've been finishing so close, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't help.
All right, next up we got D to the fourth, who has just an absolute wizard of the Kaizo community. He's been described to me as a chocolatier. I'll let y'all decide what that means. But here we are with his level triple factorial. Before we get there, I want to talk a little bit about Super Mario Bros. 3 All Forts Race. Where is it looking at? Sporadic erratic.
Well, you guys are really pulling out all the stops. We are up to $68,823. We're more than halfway there. However, we're just a little more than halfway there. That goal is $125,000. Keep them coming. All for a great cause. Doctors Without Borders.
Again, guys, it doesn't take someone. If you want to drop a fat stack, that's fine, as long as you have the means to do it. But if everyone in Twitch, I know there's a lot of you out there. Each of y'all drop $5 here and there. Let's get a little train going. Let's get to that SMB3 All Forts race. With that, we got D to the fourth with triple factorial. Teams, are you ready? Sure. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm just really curious if they do the Mario 3 race, if Pooh stomps the console again.
That's what everyone really wants to see.
Yeah.
A bunch of, this is stuff that is not supposed to work in Super Mario World, in the original engine. Again, we talked about D to the fourth, really described as a wizard within this community. Even that stack of enemies at the beginning, you are not supposed to be able to stack up enemies like that. So a lot of wizardry going on, being able to create this stuff.
Yeah, the tracks in this game are actually better than the tracks in Mario Maker. He makes them better, which is amazing. This is how they should work. Take note.
Ooh, Panga with the shell jump right there. No stranger to them. Oh, the 2 in a row.
Here we go. Ooh.
Unfortunately, gonna need that. Unfortunately, cannot walk on the spikes.
Not yet.
We'll get to that point. We'll power up.
Yeah. Not sure what to do.
Oh,
Is that correct?
Doe doing a little bit of scouting. Now, is that one of those things where you feel like you cannot process exactly what the dev wants you to do? Glitch. And you're kind of just hoping your teammates are able to pick up for it for you?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, Barb just leaving everything up there. Does have this block.
Doesn't need it. There we go.
That,
So close.
that on-off block blocking the progress of the vine there.
I was about to say, it was like a 50-50 shot which thing Jones was going to catch right there.
Absolutely 50-50.
All right, see if he can keep up. Oh, no.
Got to beat that vine.
That's kind of been a new staple of the vine growing in the Kaiser community.
Yeah, sort of like it's known as sky tree levels.
Yeah.
Just a race against the clock, trying to
Yeah.
get up as fast as you can and complete
Yeah.
whatever tasks.
Just before it's blocked by something or other, like on-off blocks, for instance.
Yeah.
Glitch able to catch
Great
the shell
mechanic.
instead of the P-switch.
There we go.
Is able to get to that off switch.
I think that's
A little too much momentum carrying him over that way. Again, they started off losing the first 2 races, able to take the third one and get it back to a 10-second disadvantage. Can even it all up right here. Definitely the team who's seen more progress in this level.
that part's been tricky for all of them.
Now, I have to ask, Juz looks like has a brew of choice up there. Do you happen to know what it could be for him?
That is straight H2O.
Water out of a mug main, I see. All right. See if he can keep up following that P-switch. Bob and weave, bob
Where
and
to go
weave.
now?
Here we go.
Oh, the boos, they coming. Spooky. Oh, that is a
There we
great
go.
transition.
That
Once
was
again,
a
one time
checkpoint.
though, right behind. Now, look at this screen. Try to process what's going on, everyone.
Yeah, we got a one-screen puzzle here. Good luck.
This is incredible that they were able to create this.
So we have an on-off switch that that turns off those pink tiles.
We said he was a wizard, D to the fourth. We meant it.
We have a rotation block that rotates the entire room.
Pretty sure Pooh's a master of puzzles, so he should be able to figure out no problem.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wasn't quite able to hang on to that key, though. Tofu, one of the first to get that deep into it, though. Many rotations in.
I think Dode figured it out.
Now, how well can Dode communicate that to his team?
Exactly.
You already see him right there with Barb.
Oh, a little too early for that.
Show a little bit of patience. Oh, this one is neck and neck. Both teams want this 10 seconds right now. Oh,
There.
Panga had it. Panga had it, but threw it away.
Secured the key, but not his own butt. Butt. How hard is it as a blind player to not start rushing yourself at some point, saying like, I know the solution?
I mean, the pressure can really get to you sometimes. It's like, I got to go fast, but then you have to, like, you know, you don't stop to think about, okay, what do I actually have to do here?
And you don't want to go too fast. The screen still has to do the transition.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll say Tofu catching about the last frame right there of Spikes. Oh,
and
Panga.
Can he, oh, no, the Boo Buddies again.
The Boo with the changeup.
Oh, boo.
The Lunar Magicians have this down, though. They know what to do now.
Yeah.
They're still writing the book. They're finishing up the last few chapters. The strategy guide's coming out. Oh, it's a key.
And
there.
Now this
But
part,
we're not out of there yet, as you can see.
This part has some RNG, which, you know, Lunar Magicians should be able to handle since they're basically Magic Koopas.
So you can get 3 wide pillars from the bottom or the top, or 2 wide from the right. It's RNG which one it is and where they come from exactly.
Love the awesome little warning tags we got coming from the side to let you know.
Tofu making it there. Back.
Oh,
Everybody's back
glitch.
in this. Here we go.
And with that, Lunar Magicians just have a little bit of knowledge on Team One Tile Men. Absolutely anyone's game here. That looked painful. You got crushed by like 4 things.
Oh, Laser has it.
That is it.
That's a victory for the One Tile, or the Lunar Magicians.
Lunar Magicians. And
Orb.
for the first time in the race.
That is a tied up relay so far, everyone. It is dead even now going into the final. We got 2 levels left to decide if there will be any of an advantage. We got Icy Fruit with air traffic control coming up for you very shortly. But once again, I want to hear that SMB 3 race get met. Sporadic Errata, give me an update.
Well, we're up to $80,000.
Wow.
Remember, that goal is $125,000. We have a way to go. Thankfully, we have some amazing donations coming in, including this one from Uzi for $100. It says, wait, we haven't made the Mario 3 incentive yet. Take my money.
Again, we got Icy Fruit here again, guys. Let's get to that SMB 3 race. And Icy Fruit here, actually pretty well known for Korean. You guys do a weekly blind race of different Super Mario Kaizo style levels. Really, he makes a lot of those, so a lot of experience. Let's see what he's got in control right here in store for them in air traffic control. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
This level's got some very custom sprite art going on.
So right now, yeah, and there's already a lot of different little things going on they're having to pick up on.
A little too slow there.
Little mechanics.
Yep, you don't go fast enough, that platform can come right up from under you.
Ooh. Right now, death coming quick and fast right here. Quick and often, I should say. Quick and fast, believe it or not, is the same thing.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
Nice. Laser.
oh, laser.
Laser knew what to do.
Get in there. Oh. Wasn't quite sure what to do yet, but it looks like he's got the knowledge now.
The big bonsai built.
Oh, my gosh, throwback throw.
Wasn't able to hit the 2 tile gap. Oh, Glitch dancing with him. Oh,
Just platform right out from under him.
Yeah, brutal.
I see both teams getting very, very close to the end of this screen, showing a lot of progress, just not quite able to string it all together at once. Laser.
Forgetting the block there. It happens.
Oh, Barb, running for his
Where are you going with the disco shot?
What are you trying to do?
Barb was like, please God, anything.
Just
At least he's
film
not
it.
getting chased anymore.
Right.
That was his worst nightmare.
Terrifying.
Oh.
Little too late.
Boy, when it comes out in a hurry.
All right.
Ooh, getting caught under that platform. That's a tricky little section there.
Yep.
Panga with the block. Panga with the jump. Panga with the death.
Yeah.
Very nice.
The old Panga 3 feet special.
Oh, turn around just a little too soon.
Little bit. I'll say,
Here's Dode.
oh, here's Dode.
Is he gonna
With the
make-
jump, with the bob,
Looks
with
like-
the weave,
and he's
with
in
the
there.
He's
entrance.
got. All right. Can Laser do the
And
same?
immediately you see a bunch of munchers.
Missing the block.
Ooh. Now this is big. Unfortunately, there was a miscount by me back there. You can blame me for it. We've actually got one title man up 3 games to 1 right now. So looking like they could actually build up a big advantage in the final level. Lunar Magicians got to keep their cool and see if they can catch back up into this one.
Oh, that platform catching that saw and sending it right back.
Yeah. That's actually just really fun, though. I can't wait for them to see it all. Panga, grab the block. No, I'm missing the block. And one tile man, Poo Stomp.
With the classic poo stomp. Prepping for that SMB3 All Fourths race coming up.
Here we go, Glitch.
Oh, Glitch.
Glitch knows
Oh,
what to
he's
do.
feeling it.
He's getting it.
Oh,
And he's in
he's
there. All tied up here. You just got to trust the platforms in this one.
All right, both on the same screen now. Definitely got one time in. They've been here for a good minute and a half, I would say, before Lunar Magicians. We'll see how well Lunar Magicians' scouting team did this round.
Yeah.
Tofu showing off his moves right now.
Very nice.
Oh. And that enemy showing off his moves right now.
Yeah, he did.
Tofu with a big smile on his face. Gotta love that.
That's my favorite part.
That's like the rug being pulled right from under your feet right there.
I'm sure it's one of those where like a split second before it happens, it goes, oh, this sucks. I know exactly what's about to happen.
Hopefully his team has that knowledge now and can use that to their advantage.
Now, is this another mechanic with how these platforms are moving around?
There we go. Just a little too
With how
quick.
these platforms are moving around, is this another mechanic we've seen in blind races before, or is this pretty original, would you say?
I would say this is fairly original. I've never seen this personally before. So to see this in Icy Fruit's level is just absolutely amazing. Icy Fruit never ceases to
Hang it, just missing that
never
spot.
ceases to amaze with the creations.
All right, Pooh.
Who's like,
You got to hold on to that platform.
He had an idea, but just wasn't fast enough to execute.
No.
there's an immediate feeling I can feel every time you die in a relay like this, where you say, "Oh, now I felt it. Now I know exactly how fast this moves."
They're all going through it now.
Yep.
Like, let me back on. Give me the opportunity.
That's definitely one of those cases where practice makes perfect.
Ooh. All these players' shell jumps on point today. It's something they've done a couple 10,000 times by now.
Imagine missing a shell jump at 20.
Oh, just a little too fast for the platform.
You got
Just had other ideas.
You got to find that medium ground. Here we go. Can Barb? No, Barb just like.
Barb getting ahead of the step.
Yeah, Barb's like, you know what? I'll save you some time.
Barb, it's a dance. You got to work with your partner here.
All right, Panga.
All right, can Panga tango?
No,
no. This enemy is so rude.
All right. Tofu. Yeah, now they're all
They're
going a
not
little
letting
too
it have
fast.
the satisfaction of taking their lives away.
I will take my own life instead. That's fair.
Now, again, reminder, guys, there is a 10-minute time limit for each of these levels. Otherwise, we're moving on, and neither team gets the advantage. Maybe not the worst thing if you're one tile man trying to win this again, up 3-1 right now.
Just
goes in there.
He needs it. Oh, there's another
shit. Here we go.
Oh, my. Wow.
One tile man with the snipe.
Wow. That really could have been anyone's game right there.
Unbelievably close right there.
Wow.
Let's give it up.
Just like we wrote it up.
Yeah, just like
God.
rehearsed.
Yeah.
Man, we scripted this all so well.
Yeah. Don't let the audience know.
All right, coming up.
live?
This is this next level we're about to see. Some of you who've watched a lot of GDQs might recognize the name of that level on the top of the screen. This is one of my favorite things I've ever seen in my life. But before we get to it, let's jump to check in on that SMB3 All Fort status. What you got for me, Sporadic Erratic?
You guys are up to $97,562. That means we still have $28,000 to go. I have a donation here for $1,000 that says, "Do the Mario All Forts race."
All right, this is our final level. Again, it is 4-1, an advantage of one tileman right now. Luna Magicians can cut into that and keep it to only about a 30-second advantage going into the final level. They definitely want to perform well here. But right here we got Mini Mawile with Forsaken City. Does anyone in the audience know what game this level could be from? Yep, I heard a couple out there. This is one of my favorite games in recent memory, and might be a little bit of a shout out to it. We'll see how many of the players are familiar with that game. Let's count them down to this awesome level in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
You got to hit the note block. It doesn't count otherwise.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Both players kind of hesitant on what to do. They're like, should I just
Wait.
go?
All right, so we confirm no one here's played Celeste.
Pooh just getting a second read right there.
You know it's a mechanically deep level when these players have to actually stop and read the tutorial.
Yeah.
As you can see, this all giving us wall kicks. As we can see from those greens, an air dash right there.
And Pooh and Jessica both getting that checkpoint.
Woo! I imagine this air dash has to be the first time we've ever seen this in the Mario, the Kaizo community.
Yeah, I've seen it around in like some testing scenarios, but this is the first time I think I've seen it put to real use here.
Again, a complete reimagining, I guess you could say,
Yeah.
Glitch getting that.
of the first level of Celeste. Amazing video game if you haven't played it.
And Dode unfortunately missing it.
This level has multiple checkpoints just due to its size and difficulty, actually.
He's trying.
He tried.
Meanwhile, Barb and his team getting to the checkpoint themselves. Just like in the original Celeste, you can run through the spikes, but not directly into them.
That's fair.
That's fair. Now, I know Pooh, he's definitely played Celeste before. He likes that game.
Yeah. So he should have one-shot this, right?
Yeah, for sure, as we saw back there.
Yeah.
Tofu's still figuring out the wall kick mechanic. Has never played a game with a wall kick before.
It's a stressful situation, you know.
For sure.
You gotta understand. You can get there.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. A little bit of an overshot right there.
Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely something we don't talk about a lot, but it's not every wall kick or air dash or mechanic is exactly the same in every game. So there's definitely a little bit of timing you got to learn for each of them. Bonk.
Bump. Love that noise. Get used to it.
All right, so both teams effectively completely knotted up right here.
There we go. Yeah, Tofu. Figuring it out.
I was like, wait, I was watching the other team. What did Tofu do? He did a wall kick.
Let's to the next checkpoint.
Very nice. This part's really fun.
Oh.
Okay.
And gave them into the third section, though, right there.
Oh.
Again, this is their last opportunity to cut into that lead.
It's entirely possible they've just been keeping their energy for the final race, too.
Absolutely. Again, it is not decided until the end of the final race. Right now, one tile man guaranteed some level of an advantage going in, but it'll just be a head start.
One tile man could potentially win the first 6 levels, and the Lunar Magician can still take it in the final.
Yeah, great format we have right here for you guys, where it's not over till the end.
Yeah, all 4 players get to watch the other team for the first minute or so.
Ooh, Pooh with a nice delay right on there. Oh, and is able to save himself. Oh!
He didn't have the dash left.
Can't air dash again without selecting that power up. Oh, Tofu figuring it out, but now he's learned about spikes. Just a little past that spring glitch.
I like the quick deaths, the in and out of there.
Oh, close. Can Barb get to this checkpoint? Yes.
Oh,
now we're tied up.
Tied up. Look at this sink, lady of death.
Oh.
I was getting hyped.
Manga making. Oh.
Not
The
quite getting the height
very
on
top
that.
of the pixel.
Oh.
Oh, Pooh trying to see if there's any chance there.
None whatsoever.
This is absolutely back and forth, though. Again, Lunar Magician's got here a little earlier, so they have a little bit of a knowledge advantage.
Oh, Panga.
Oh, Panga with some good height right now. First see the spray. That's
There's our next checkpoint.
on the section number 4 of X.
Wall jump's just a little tricky for everyone.
Yeah, you really have to get it like on the way down.
Yeah.
Now, we talked about the creativity of the air dash, but wall jump is something that we've seen in other Mario hacks before.
Yeah. It's not been a very common or functional thing in SMW, but recently I believe Mawile and Kaiserman got together and made something really nice for this.
I think it's the number one thing you can add to, along with like a double jump,
Yeah.
the coolest stuff you can throw into a platformer. So I'm a big fan already, for sure. All right, we got Glitch Cat right here. Again, they've got a 1 checkpoint advantage right now. Oh.
Yeah. Once you use up that dash, you should just take the death.
Yeah, it's kind of like its own technique in itself. You have to learn, like, all right, when is it over? When do I just take the death and get to my next teammate?
Nope.
Yeah, Barb and the rest of our players maybe just trying to kick off the wall just a little bit early each time, trying to catch those cycles.
Here we go, Pooh.
Oh.
There.
Who's making some moves
Pooh.
here?
There it is.
Pooh trying to tie it up for his team right now.
There's the checkpoint.
Lunar Magicians definitely want this last level's win.
Oh, Laser taking it.
Oh, it's a block. Switching to the spin as we get up to the top.
Laser has the fight.
Oh, this could be it.
Is it over?
Oh,
No,
Is it over? What is this?
This is Tofu's worst nightmare.
Oh, no. Tofu just walks out. Oh, are we at the top of the summit?
And Doden here now.
Orb. Once again.
Yeah.
Right behind.
All but one level so far.
Just like we rehearsed it.
Yep.
Wow.
Could it be any closer?
Oh my God, I just looked over. So I'm watching the level, and then I look over at the number of the donation and said, that jumped a lot over the course of a 7-8 minute level. Once again, sporadic erratic, we are going into our final level. It is going to be, it was 4-2, so that's going to be a 20-second advantage for one tile man. Give me one more update. I want to hear that SMB3 is very close, if not already there.
But we are much closer than we were before. We are at $110,000. You still need $15,000 to make it. I have a very special donation here from ROM Hack Races for $725. We just hope both teams play hard and nobody gets hurt. Let's go, One Tile Men and Lunar Magicians, from your supporting fans in the Kaizo community. Money goes to making Doe do unnecessary key jumps.
And here we are. It all comes down to this. Valdio created this level, and it is definitely the monster of this bunch. And we have a 10-minute time limit. We'll see if maybe they need a little more than that, but a little bit of a hint right here. We got the pentathlon. Again, it is going to be, if my math is correct, a 20-second head start for one tile man at the 20-second mark. So at the 15-second mark, we're going to recount them down with you guys, ending on 20 to get Lunar Magicians going. So with that, let's start off one tile man in the final level in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Running.
Anybody can do that.
I can run.
Yeah.
I can run for a little ways.
All right, guys, get ready. Here at 15, we'll start counting them down. All right, here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! All right, and just like that, able to pick up on the visual right there, looking over at their opponents, one tile men.
Taking it.
Little bit of an experience advantage, but right now, basically tied up going here into this final level, where all they have to do is run.
Anyway,
That's it.
super easy.
Off screen right there, having to learn the angle. Glitch able to use the enemy back there.
Was it correct, Leo?
Losing the bullet, but gaining some knowledge for what's ahead there.
Yes, he did.
Love those ricochet mechanics off of the music blocks on the side.
As with most running, you know, there's a gun firing into the air and
Right.
bullets, but typically those bullets don't come and get you when you're running.
Oh, that's what he was going for. Ooh, Tofu need to put on just a little bit more of a delay right there.
Glitch, there's a jump button.
I know it's called running, but
There's some
There's
jumping.
also minuscule amounts of
ooh, Doe
right,
not
Doe.
needing that bullet bill though right there. You're gonna need it right
there
here.
it is.
And that
Doe
is
is in there.
section one down.
Now into swimming.
Now into swimming. Can you guys swim? I actually can't swim. Yo!
It depends on what your definition of swimming is.
Kind of just waddle there.
Kind of like what Doe just did.
All right.
I can only swim while I'm holding keys, so.
Interesting to see one tile men. We had talked about this last night, immediately picking up on what they had to do there in that first section.
Oh, Barb definitely knowing what to do right there. Getting in the door.
All right, that is two sections down for one tile men. Now into marksmanship. Got a Firefly with them right now. Oops. And Barb immediately picking up. I'm not even going to look at the rest of the level. I'm assuming I probably need this. Now we get to see the big sprite versions of all of them.
Yeah.
They all just got a little taller.
And as you can see, as Pooh gets up to the top of the screen,
Yo, who's showing his marksmanship? Ooh. Walked on hot coal right there,
Here's
though.
Panga with the,
Panga. Want to get his team back into this with the bounce. Into swing they go.
Can he swing?
Let's see how much attention he paid to them the last time. Oh, the wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. A little too much wiggle. Oh, glitch. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Oh. Oh, recaught the key. Oh, but it is on him. Oh, Barb. Oh.
So close.
A little too soon on that shot.
Low. Gotta say, really a big advantage there. The one-time men were able to nail this swing section like second or third try. Oh, Pooh with the double.
Take your time a little bit. Ooh. And so close.
All right, Glitch Cat here at his next attempt at it. Got a little too low there, losing a little bit high. So many little subtleties. You can first look at, oh, you just throw the key and then it hits into the thing. No, there's so much like on your positioning that you have to pay attention to.
Follow the arrows, throw the key. Common stuff.
Oh, Dode. Oh.
Dode telling us what he wants.
Oh. Doesn't like football, we know that much. Oh, let's see. Let's see if he has got five first. Able to make it through on to section 4 as Panga's able to get them through section 2.
There you go.
Oh. Well, Dode loves Yoshi too much.
If there's any Yoshi fans, look away.
We are sorry. Oh, Panga.
Oh.
Pooh's time to shine with these Yoshi deaths.
Ooh.
Getting a little too eager.
There's like, I can't wait to dunk him. Let's go.
Come on.
You got to play with him a little bit, guys. Yoshi's like, don't you dare. Don't you dare.
He's like, I'm taking my time. I know what you're doing. I can see that.
I have been down this road too many times. Oh, Barb getting him with some speed right there.
Both platforms.
Oh, Yoshi's like, get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here.
And
Barb is in the door. And on to Reznor.
And on to the final section of the level right here in fencing.
This is exactly like fencing.
I know all the others were like, oh, I see what he was going for. Here I was like, there's no sword? I don't remember there being baby triceratops in it. 2 down for Pooh. Pooh looking to clinch this one.
He's taking his time. He's got the easy strats down. Why risk it? Not be risked.
He risked it. It did not pay off.
He tried to get in there.
You were
That's
right.
my fault.
You were right.
Panga able to clear the first 2 sections for his team. Trying to get in there, get him back into this race.
No
able to snipe him out. Oh! Not able to stick the landing, though.
2 more for Tofu. Is he going to do the same thing?
Can he count to 4?
I can't.
I have never been able to. Three.
One
The final boss. You've killed my brethren.
Plenty of time. What's he going to do?
Die.
Well,
good job, Tofu. Keeping it on script. Keeping it on script.
make this close.
Oh, Laser.
Laser catching up.
Laser getting munched. Oh, wasn't quite on top of that door. Now into his equestrian ways. I like saying that word.
Yeah, it's a good word.
Oh.
It's a $5 word. Barb seeing what his teammates have done. Let's see if he follows suit.
Just not quite able to get him the speed, not quite get Yoshi to his position. Bowie Bowie always seems like the most popular boss to throw at people in SMW custom levels.
Yeah, but this one's purple.
Also, shout outs to the word fencing bobbing up and down with everything else.
Hey, programming's hard, okay?
I know, I'm impressed.
That is the slowest Yoshi ever.
It's a win for Yoshi every time he's walking real slow.
Yeah, he's like, no.
I am taking my time. You're getting dunked this time, idiot.
I see what you did to my brothers.
Fencing. Bye, fencing.
All right.
The Bowie Bowie final boss giving them a lot of issues. Oh, giving him that boost. Giving him that boost. Glitch Cat with the Yoshi.
Oh, he's going inside. Oh, and he died to the muncher on top. Those are tricky. All right, Tofu.
I say a lot of wiggling back and forth going on right there. Laser though. Laser though.
Oh, that's okay.
Yoshi's like, oh, please, no.
Oh,
Why?
he made it. Why? Why am I not going slower?
Oh,
and Tofu.
Laser's in the
Here
boss
we go.
fight. Now we have a race.
we have a race. It is fencing.
I couldn't
Until it
think of
scrolls off screen.
Who can count to 4?
I couldn't think of a better way to end a race than fencing.
Oh, Tofu.
Tofu. One more to go. Going into the
2 more to go for Jazz.
Oh, and Tofu.
The first team out.
Oh, he made it.
Tofu popping off.
Wow.
Let's give it up, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. What a race. What a race.
Look at these graphics in these credits.
Yes.
Yeah, this is amazing. This is a D4 special, by the way.
Yeah, this is using 18 megabytes of RAM, I'm told, and the Super Nintendo doesn't have anywhere near that amount.
No.
I made that up. You did. No.
I was like, I don't know RAM numbers. I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That sounds right to me.
This is definitely an impressive credit screen.
This is fine.
Fitting all of this in here. The amount of technical knowledge going into this title screen is more than the entire game put together, though. That part, pretty sure is true.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, it is, in fact.
Yes. It's crazy what's happening.
As you can see, a ton of people here being credited in the credits. You guys are getting to see a couple people here on the couch with me, getting to see the 8 awesome racers out on stage. But this was truly a community effort. I was shown the credits for this as well. Ton of people went into work on this, on all the original music and remixes that they made for it. Again, 7 unique levels made by 7 unique level devs.
I'm sure people at home are very interested in playing this as well.
Yes.
Is that going to be possible?
What would you do if, let's say, I wanted to play this afterwards? Show I'm better than these losers.
Well, you could go to smwcentral.net and find it on there.
And guys, that is SMW Central, where you can go for all your SMW needs. Get into these. These are fun, I'm sure.
Yeah, that was an amazing race. So close on every level.
Every single level, yes.
So glad they rehearsed.
Yeah.
Makes for a great blind race when you rehearse.
These guys are all professionals. They really know how to play.
They knew when to take a dive.
Check out that custom 3D printed trophy.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
Doge showing it off.
Oh, that's Tofu. That's the wolf.
For the one tile, man.
Amazing.
With that, I want to throw it back over to Sporadic Erratic. We started off at like $5 to get to SMB3
Where
all
we
fours.
at?
How close are we?
Well, we're so close. We're not quite there yet. We're $121,820.